What is up, guys? Uncle Jerry the 50th here, and today I have an amazing video for you. I've been really trying to work on my prediction videos and my movie reviews, so please excuse me. I know this is rough, but I'm really trying to improve, and you won't be able to notice a difference until I can actually incorporate those changes into my videos. But without further ado, let's get into this prediction video. It is the WWDC Worldwide Developer Conference 2014, June 2nd through the 6th prediction video. This is really nice because I really want to improve my tech videos and do more of those, and so if I can do, and I need to do more prediction videos as well. So this is like the tech videos, and the prediction videos has had a baby and this video was born. So it's gonna be really cool, and I really hope you notice how hard I'm gonna be trying in this video. And yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So in this video, I'm going to do my top 5 predictions of WWDC 2014, what we will be seeing. But if you guys behave and hit that like button and leave me some comments down below, I might do a bonus prediction at the end of this video. So we'll just have to see how that turns out. Yeah, so here is number 5. So for my number 5 prediction, we will definitely see some software, because this is basically a software event, and in October and September and all those good months we have the hardware event. But for my top 5 prediction, I do think there will be some hardware revealed. What I think that will be: the new MacBook Air. It has a 13-inch Retina display. I think and a lot of better battery life. I think 12 hours, but don't quote me on that. If you didn't notice, on the Apple website, they just updated the Mac Airs about a couple weeks ago from May 9th, today. And so that is really nice, but we'll definitely see a new Mac Pro, probably. So my number 4 prediction, we will see a Apple TV 2014 edition. Basically, the old one is just kind of lagging. The software isn't really good. The chips are kind of lagging, and it definitely needs to improve to be able to catch up with Amazon's new Fire TV and the Roku 3. But if you didn't know, Apple was working with Comcast and a lot of different developers from TV networks to be able to get like in-stream TV. So it's kind of taken over the whole Xbox deal with the whole media room. So like the one box thing. So it's trying to replace your TV. And for the Apple television, who knows when that's going to be out. I mean, right now, there's nothing, like, why would I buy that? It's going to be more expensive. So unless they can really show that they have the TV like under control, then we'll see it. But until then, I'm gonna guess around 2020 at the latest, or at the least, that we start hearing about it. And more with Apple TV, we hopefully get to see some apps in this. So like in-game apps with the whole new controller that they're testing with the iPod and iPad. I think they've actually released a version of it, but it's not Apple. See, it's another developer. So they're still testing it. So hopefully we'll get to see more of that. Now for my number 3 prediction. This is really can go both ways, but I just wanted to throw it out there. The iWatch, it's been in production since at least 2012, and well, that's when the rumors started. And since the Galaxy Gear and all these different fit bands are out, it's time for Apple to step it up. If you didn't know, there was a whole debate on whether that Chinese company sold the iWatch to Android, but Samsung, I'm sorry, but it definitely needs to be revealed. But here's the thing: it'll either be revealed in the WWDC or in like the September keynote. And for now, I'm gonna go ahead and say for the Petitson that we will not see the iWatch, that we will see it with the iPhone. Because if you think about it, we already got the Apple TV lined up, and the new Mac Airs, and a lot of different unveilings. So the iPhone keynote will be pretty much left alone. And if you didn't know, they're coming out with, well, they're working on two iPhones, a 4.7-inch display and a 5.5-inch display, but the 5.5-inch may be delayed until the iPad Air 2 keynote, and it just depends because the battery and pixels with the display have been, like, they can't get it to work right, but so that's why I'm thinking we'll get the iWatch later on. And one reason I say that is because the iWatch is going to have a sapphire glass, and the sapphire production just started up in Texas, I believe, but I'm not sure. So if you look that up, let me know. But it's just started, so I mean they still got to like roll out more and more products and be able to, supply enough that everybody will get one. Not like the iPhone 5S where they didn't have enough in stock. But so for now, I'm just gonna say we are not gonna see the iWatch in WWDC 2014, but what the iWatch will include is like heart rate sensors and all these different cool things that measures blood pressure and oxygen levels and all this cool stuff that will go along with the Health Book app, which I'll talk about later. But that's gonna be really cool. I think I'm definitely gonna buy one. And so, yeah. And if you want to know the design, I should be having pictures of all the different design makeups. I personally will go with the slim band one, but instead of the square. But I don't know, and I'm not developing it, so I really couldn't tell you. Now we get to move on to number 2. This one is one of my major reveals. So here it goes. We will see the iOS 8 unveiling. If you guys didn't know, there is an iOS 8 in production, and it's not a major revamped GUI like the iOS 7 was. This is just like the update after the update. So if you want to call it iOS 7.2, you can think of it like that. But it's gonna be a pretty major update, but like major from iOS 5 to iOS 6, not major like iOS 6 to iOS 7. So basically what it will be is they are working on predictions right here for the iOS, is they're working on some airdrop accessibilities where you can airdrop a document from a Mac to an iOS device. And then they're also working on like tips and I can't remember the rest, so I'll come back to that one. But and a health book app, which is like it's iOS 8 is known as the fitness update, and so it's gonna be really nice. I really like health book, the concept as we have right now, and that's where the iWatch it's gonna come in. So going back, they're rumored to have preview, text edit, and tips, and they've had that going around a lot. But you never know until you actually do know. Yeah. So yeah, it's gonna be pretty cool, and then we get like a whole revamped maps, like well, not revamped, but it will be having more features. I'm sorry, my throat is killing me right now, so hopefully I can make it through this video. So that's pretty much it with iOS 8. I mean, there's a lot more. There's rumors that they'll be switching to VoLTE support, but if you didn't know what VoLTE means, it's voiceover and then LTE, so long-term evolution. but no companies, at least in America, support that now. T-Mobile has chased after it and really are trying to get it, but nobody supports it as of right now, so that could be delayed to like iOS 9. But so now, without further ado, the top one prediction. So for top one, I'm gonna have to go with OS X, or is it? Let's see. Here's my prediction. We will get to see a OS X preview. If you guys didn't know, OS X 9 is the latest, and after OS X 9, like, what are they going to? Let me get into the features first. It basically won't be. It'll be like iOS 7. It's gonna have like a whole revamped GUI as of right now, and it's not gonna be as major as iOS 7. But I agree, the OS X does need a whole revamping, just like Windows 8 had, and it's kind of lagging right now for the whole UI. So it does need some revamping a lot. So I'm gonna be really excited for that. And as for new features, we have no clue. OS X is pretty much under wrapped a lot, but that's what do we call it? There we go. So the 9 was the last one. So the next would be 10, but that wouldn't make sense because it would be OS X 10.10. And mathematically, 10.10 you leave off the 0, so it would be the same as 10.1 mathematically. But the laws of math doesn't apply even to computers, even though computers use variables and all these different math terms. It's considered science, computer science. So I mean, they could call it OS X, which it's kind of cool, but that would be 20, kind of. So jumping from 10 to 20. Plus, that kind of sounds like a porn name. It's like, hey, does that software have new girls on it? No, it's just the 20. What would be cool though is OSXI. Or 1, however you want to look at it. It'll be the Roman numeral 1, which looks like an I. And if they do OSX1, that kind of means like 10.1. So I would be like what I would call it personally. And I think that would be really cool, because that would be 11.00. Or 0.0.0. And so that would be pretty much what I would call it OSX 11, but from right now, or OS 11, because the X, it means 10, so you can't really use that. But that's pretty much it for this video, and you guys are so great. I'm gonna throw in a bonus. Whoa, bonus! Okay, so for WWDC, it's gonna be like jam-packed, but what I would like to see is, a couple weeks ago they did start the Appleseed program, where you don't have to be a paid developer to sign up for the OS beta program. And if you want, I'll have a link in the description below for that. But they did open it up. It's not really that reliable yet. They still need to work on it, because I'm not getting some of the updates that I should be getting. And so they do need to work on that a little bit, but not that much. But that's not the point. So I'm expecting them to be releasing the iOS beta program for free. Now, there is some transcendence about that. OS X, a lot of kids have an iPhone, but they don't have a Mac. And OS X, it's like, I know people use it, but they don't. And here's why. They don't know like the code, like the software behind it. They just use it for like internet and making videos and downloading apps and playing games. And that's like a problem. And I hate it, but that's the modern day. They know it, but they don't. It's like a car. You know you like that car, but you can't drive it until you're 16. So yeah. But so there is some controversy about this. iOS, if they do the beta program, that's going to be pretty hard to incorporate. But it might take like the whole syncing to the Mac first for the first update, but the problem is a lot of kids want to do that, and then it deletes their stuff, and they don't know like what to do, and that's a problem because Apple could get sued for that, and they don't want that. So, but I personally think they do need to do it, and they will open it up for the iOS 8 at WWDC. iOS 8 and OS X 1, whatever it would be called, will probably be released in September or October, depending. So that's pretty much it for this video, guys. Let me know what you want to see in WWDC 2014. I'm going to be watching it all night long. It's going to be awesome, about 2 hours. You know, you could always go on CNET or Fox or somewhere later to see like what you missed, but I personally will be watching the whole keynote because I'm just like a huge tech fan like that. So now it's your turn. Just let me know what you want to see in WWDC 2014 and iOS 8 and the new OS system. If you didn't know, iOS 8 means Internet Operating System, OS means Operating System, and UI and GUI mean User Interface and General User Interface, if you guys were like confused about the tech terms in this video. But say your favorite, comment, and you know, do all that cool stuff, rate it, and let me know how I did in this video. And without further ado, have a great day, and hopefully I've been improving on my prediction videos.
Thank you guys for watching. Please hit that subscribe button, or also hit that like button. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Google Plus for channel updates, and watch some of my other videos. You're the best, guys. Have a great day.